Welcome to the.
You can kind of hear her voice.
Welcome to the Coolio Moolio show. The only show where you can hear a dog panting for the first 5 seconds. I wonder if you could you hear that?
I could hear that.
Oh.
I'll probably take her out. Yeah, let me take her out.
It's okay. The Coolio Moolio, the only show where you can hear a dog being taken out in the first 30 seconds.
Come on, child.
There she goes, folks. You can't see it, but there she goes. The dog is leaving the premises. And we're back. I guess we could just edit that out if we wanted to, but maybe we'll leave it in for integrity's sake.
I like it.
That's an integrity move. You know, people are going to listen to
genuine.
that, and they'll say, "Wow, you know what? These guys, they didn't have to leave that in, but
they did it for us.
They did it. Yeah, they did it for us, and they did it for the people."
I want you guys to vote right now. Grab your smartphones, vote. We're gonna do a Kahoot. Kahoot, that's what it's called, right?
I don't know.
You know what Kahoot is?
No.
We play that like in high school.
I've never heard of this.
Really? Yeah.
I've heard of like being in cahoots with someone means like you're.
No,
you're cooperating.
It's a game. It's a game you would like someone would make a presentation and be like, what band member was famous in the Beatles? I don't know, right? Like some stupid question, and like you would everyone just log in like to a web browser. It's super like convenient and fun.
Oh. I didn't know there was a thing for that called Cahoots or Kahoot.
Yeah. I mean, I do it a lot because like I'm like every time someone does like a training, like a bonding, I guess, like one of those like at work, we usually
team bonding
activities,
team training, bonding, whatever.
We usually use Kahoot because it's just super easy. Yeah, it's kind of random.
Interesting, but so. Go ahead and open up your Kahoot app.
Everyone, open your Kahoot right now. The code is 42069.
Hey, blaze it.
Blaze 420. It's actually 42169. Sorry.
Dang it.
But open it up. Tell me if you guys want me to keep that dog panting in there, and we will.
But unfortunately, by the time you listen to this, it's already too late. You will have already heard it, but the votes are pouring in.
The votes are pouring. We get a crazy amount of votes.
Oh, okay. We've got 3,000 for yes and 1 for no.
We have 1 for no?
Okay, so I guess it's not that close.
I don't know. It looked pretty close. Count again.
Oh, sorry. Okay, 3,000 for yes. Oh, 3,001 for no.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dang it. Okay, so we got to edit it out. Sorry, guys.
That means this part will also
be funny because this will be completely meaningless now if we actually do edit it out. But anyway, all right. Let's bring it together. Let's settle down. Let's center it. Let's calm ourselves. Let's get down to business. Let's really get to the meat and potatoes of what we're going to do. Let's stop beating around the bush. I want to get right to the core of the show. I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but I really do want to get down and dirty, people. Are you ready? I don't know because I can't hear you, but we got to get started right away as soon as possible, right? And so we're going to do that right as soon as I can.
Do you want me to start beating the bush?
Yeah, if you could start beating the dead horse, actually.
Starts with, take this, George W.
My fellow Americans, it's come to my attention that...
My father is a... Oh, God damn.
That's, so there we go. Instead of beating around the bush, we started beating the bush.
I can't believe I just beat both Bush families.
George W. So, anyway, it's time to get real, folks. This is Coolio Moolio, the Would You Rather podcast.
That's true.
All right. Is that true?
It is true.
If it's not true, tell me now. Because I've been living a lie for 54 episodes.
Why.
Tell me
what
why.
What if none of these went up? My life would...
Honestly, my life wouldn't be that different. Because it's like, I don't get, we don't get anything from this.
I get noticed on the street.
It's like, hey, that's the guy.
That's a cereal box.
That's the guy from... What a nice cereal box. I saw you on TV last night.
I don't know if anyone ever noticed this, But like, I sometimes say quotes
Mm-hmm.
in hopes to get you to could do the voice because you're so
Oh.
good at the voice. So I'll like push. I'm like, come on, say it, do it, do it.
You're prodding me.
Yeah.
You're guiding me towards the reference.
You guys can notice that if you go back to episodes. I've been doing that for a minute.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Actually,
You never noticed it?
I guess I did notice it, but,
Okay, I like the
I didn't
quotes.
realize you were doing it expressly for that purpose.
Yeah.
But I guess it makes sense. I guess
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Solid voice.
you on TV last time. You
Bran
did?
flakes.
Bran flakes. Bold new taste.
Bran flakes.
Bran flakes.
That's good
That's a pretty good one.
That's good.
I think that is one of the best SpongeBob voices.
If all
I can do.
else fails for you, you have two good options.
Bran flakes.
Bran flakes, no, like a voiceover guy. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I actually wanted to get into voiceovers for a while.
You'd be really good with it. Well, I think specifically like the
Bran flakes.
beautiful recorded. No, I think like the movie people's, like this summer.
Oh, you mean like this summer?
Yeah.
Get ready for a bold new taste. Bran flakes.
Good stuff.
Yeah, the thing is about the movie announcer thing is that not many trailers do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's now usually just text.
Yeah.
Which is
Kind of happened around 2000s.
yeah, and it makes sense. Like it's corny now.
Well,
it's
you
super
watch it.
corny now.
Like that's funny because I thought about this as well. Like in the 80s, it'd be like, Jason's back for the 5th time. Ting, ting, ting. Oh my god! But
It's me, Jason.
yeah, it's me, Jason.
It's me.
It's like this nerdy like
Hey guys, it's me. It's Jason.
in a world where Jason lives. Hi guys.
Hey, it's Jason. Just calling, just leaving a voicemail because I called and you didn't pick up,
He's come back for vengeance. I let you borrow my salt shaker.
and you didn't return my call, and you didn't respond to my voicemail, so I'm taking it back by force.
He's back.
I'm back.
That's good.
That's a good movie.
I'm
trailer.
back.
I'm back.
Jason 7. The Return of Jason.
I'm 7.
Well, technically he is.
He's actually.
Well, he is because
he's
he
7
died
years
at
old.
7 or like 8.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we in so the lore is like Jason died as a kid.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I never saw the movies.
Really?
Yeah, I never saw
Oh
them.
shit! Yeah, like the lore is that he's like a 7-year-old. I don't know if he's 7, but he's like a little kid who
Wow.
died, and then like he came back. Well, it's the Jason lore is so messed up.
He got brought back.
So the
as
first
an
movie
adult.
isn't Jason. The first movie is the mother of Jason. She went cuckoo and she's dressing up as like there's no hockey mask either. It's just a bag over her head and she's stabbing
Interesting.
people. And then part 2 is the actual like Jason, like they killed the mother who's playing Jason, and Jason comes back in the second as Jason himself, like resurrected, and he's just like a kid who like cursed into like this grown man.
Reverse
decomposing.
Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Wow,
And,
actually, like for real though.
Yeah, and like
I've never seen either of those movies. I've
Wait,
never seen
really?
Benjamin Button. Yeah, no, I haven't.
Benjamin Button's super overrated, I think. I think
Okay,
like it
well,
was a
then I
cool
won't watch it.
concept, but like nah.
Didn't execute.
Nah, I mean, but I like what's his face.
Jason.
It's me.
It's me. It's me. Call me back.
But like on top of like go back, because we're off the major tangent. What's
The Big Tangent.
The big tangent.
That's my mixtape dropping next
It's
week.
getting
baby.
baby.
Next Wednesday.
Get the album. You got everyone on. You got Johnny Two
That's
Fingers,
right.
Johnny Snaps. You got
Johnny Three
You got
Fingers.
Johnny Ramen, the best.
Kim Johnny Ramen. That's right. The
He's
best in
back.
the biz. These guys on a new track. He's on a couple new. Actually, he's on all the tracks, guys. He
makes the
tracks.
best beats. They're authentic trap beats. And you play it. It's like
Kim Johnny Trappin'.
It's like a classic like orchestra. It's like not good at rap beats at all.
Wait. Oh, what? Never mind.
We haven't used Kim Johnny Ramen in so long.
we haven't. I was gonna. Never mind. No, I'm scrapping what I was gonna say. It's done. It's over. Let's move. I don't want to bring any more attention to it. But I was gonna say also, who won between Jason versus Freddy, or Freddy versus Jason? Because I remember that was like a big movie when I was in like elementary school, but I never saw it.
It's hard. Those movies are stupid because they're both like they're contractually bounded. Like you can tell big head. Like I have a point with this, and I'm just kind of rambling, but like you can tell like when two companies collide, like hey, I want this guy to have this much screen time. I don't want like you don't really get a winner in those movies.
It's a corporate battle,
exactly.
not a battle of the villains.
more of the money. But like,
we're getting to some real good stuff.
but like in the Jason Freddy versus whatever movie, they battle, and Jason comes out as the victor, but then it gives you that twist like, oh, Freddy's still alive, and he winks to the camera like, oh, I didn't really lose. And so it's just a cop out. It's a corporate saying like, well, that's my IP. I don't want you slandering it, so he better win. And the other corporations like, no, it's my IP should win this fight. So they're like, okay, how about 50-50? That's what most movies do.
So no one actually wins.
No, like even Alien vs. Predator, they did the same thing.
No one actually wins, but it's the audience who loses.
That is true.
Welcome to Coolio Moolio, the movie critique podcast. No, I'm just kidding. You know who is even better than Freddy though? Scary Terry.
Bitch.
Welcome to your nightmare. You can run, but you can't hide.
Bitch. Have you seen that picture? It looks like a behind the scenes of like the guy who plays Freddy. He's like smoking a cig. Yeah. He's like, I've been chasing people's dreams, but never chased mine. And he looks all depressed. Like,
that's funny.
But yeah, super random. You know, it's almost Halloween.
It is, which is good because we've been doing more horror stuff. We've been talking about horror movies. We've been talking about Scary Terry. We're talking about, I don't know, fear.
Let's do a quick spoopy would you rather. Would you rather be scared or like not?
Ooh,
good one, right?
Tough one. Shoot. So when I'm scared, is it because there's something scary?
No.
Then I gotta go scared. But it is. You know, what should we do for Halloween this year?
Are we gonna be?
Should we finish Kreiber's story?
We should. Actually, we should.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, we should. I think, but you should finish it because, like, I have the literacy of a 5-year-old. I get nervous, and also you have a better voice. So I think you should finish the tale of the Kreiber.
I'm back. It's me. I'm Kreiber. I'm back.
The story that never got finished. It's Kreiber. Oh my god.
Hi, Kreiber here.
Wouldn't it be amazing if we actually got Kreiber on the show?
Yeah, actually, if Kreiber, I guess if you listen to this, get a ticket to Tucson ASAP the next week.
If you can. And, God, it's going to be really Halloween. Oh, wait, are we going to be shooting on Halloween?
No, I don't think so.
Will the episode come out on Halloween?
I think Halloween is a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Is it?
Mistaken.
No.
Oh, no. No, I think it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Oh, you're right.
But we'll have an episode come out right before Halloween.
Yeah, that's true. Kreiber, get down here.
Get your butt over here.
Get your butt over here. Actually, he's right here.
Hi, it's me. It's Kreiber. You may know me as Jason, but the jig is up. It's me. I'm Kreiber.
I'm so happy to have you in here. And you know who's a big fan of you?
Yeah, who's that?
Kim Johnny Ram.
That's right. I'm the biggest fan of Kreiber, a.k.a. Jason.
I'm actually... What if Kreiber was the show... Like, he's doing both of our voices. We've never existed.
Well, wait. That was... Didn't you say someone else did that?
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
You said... Wait, who was doing... Adrian? Did you...
Yeah,
Did you
Adrian.
make the joke that Adrian was doing that?
Yeah.
Like, he was the only host?
Yeah, he's just been doing our
He had been doing our voices for forever.
Yeah. God, that'd be beautiful.
That'd be really
Adrian can do it. I trust him.
Yeah. But anyway, let's. What's our time here?
Let's see. We are at.
This is so
13.
funny because no other. I haven't seen any other podcast.
Yeah.
Or I haven't listened to any other podcast, and it's probably like a professionalism thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how many podcasts will like openly say like, oh, like we're at this time.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like,
that's
like,
true.
You know, we're at this point in there because I feel like a lot of them do edit out stuff that they don't want in there.
That's true. That's true.
Out, or they have like maybe if they have an hour to meet, they'll record for a little bit over and then they'll cut out stuff that they don't need or something.
Well, they have sponsors and they have so much
ads and
like
see we don't. You guys are so lucky listening to this. You get an hour of unadulterated, unvarnished truth.
Yeah.
The Coolio Moolio truth.
An
inconvenient Coolio Moolio by Al Gore.
Truth.
So
did he make a part 2?
I think he did actually. It
was called Convenient Truth.
A Convenient Lie.
Is it really?
I'm just kidding. That would be.
That's actually a good title.
That would be. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that.
That's a really good title.
That would be pretty.
I'm gonna get really pissed.
That'd be very poignant. About
it's just inconvenient too.
Okay. Well, I guess it's kind of funny because like
an inconvenient truth.
The power.
Yeah.
It would be funny if it was an inconvenient tooth. An inconvenient tooth.
The whole movie's like, did you floss today?
Did you floss today? It's an inconvenient tooth.
My name's Al Gore.
Okay, well,
We should answer the question.
Here's the thing. Okay, so if you guys have been listening for a while, I don't know how many of you guys have. I presume it's probably just Kryber listening, maybe.
Tati.
But oh yeah, that's true. That's
Oh,
true.
Alyssa said she's been watching.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. We have a couple.
My friend Dakota still listens.
Really?
Yeah.
Dakota still listens?
Yeah, he
all right.
subscribed.
Shout out to Dakota. Shout out to Alyssa. Shout out to who?
Well, it's
Kryber
you don't think
taught.
about it because you don't like this medium we work for is such a oddity because like we don't see the outcome. You know,
Yeah.
but then when you have people tell you, it's like, oh, like we're doing this for something.
There could be people. I mean, I'm sure there are people, maybe that listen to it that we don't know. I feel like it's a very small chance.
I mean, but it's a chance nonetheless.
It is a chance, and he's not here. He's not here. He hasn't been here since episode 2.
Isn't that crazy? We never brought him back on.
Yeah, we never did. Because I think it's because he never. Well, I don't know. I feel like he never expressed an interest in being on again.
No.
You know.
No.
But a lot of our other guests did.
Yeah.
I guess if we could get him back on to be interesting.
If we ever do a last episode, it's got to be with him.
Yeah.
It has to be. Or what if we just do a
10-person?
Yeah, like everyone's in the episode, like Adrian,
That'd be pretty funny.
Aiden, Johnny Two Fingers, Johnny Snaps, Johnny
Johnny
Ramen.
Ramen.
But yeah.
So if you've been listening to the show for a while, you know that occasionally I'll turn to Snapchat for some questions. Because the thing is, we ask people to send in questions to cooliomoolio@gmail.com. That's cooliomoolio@gmail.com to send in questions of your own. Would you rather questions? Any questions you like. But we're usually pretty dry on those. We have maybe one every 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's
so what I'll do is I will take to Snapchat. I'll ask people.
Yeah.
Send me questions. Send me would you rather questions, people. And sometimes I get responses. Sometimes I don't get any responses.
That's true.
And today I got a couple of responses, but I haven't checked them out yet. So I don't know if they're actual legitimate questions or if people are just going to troll me, make me think that I have questions.
They just send you would you rather and that's it.
Yeah, they just say would you rather ? So here's one. I'm going to check it. I'm opening the message right now. We'll see if it's a real question. Oh, it actually is trolling. Would you rather no or yes? So, go ahead. Actually, what would you like?
Well, I ask myself this every day.
Actually, let's turn this into: would you rather have to say no to everything or have to say yes to everything?
Oh, you're smart.
Hi, you're trying to troll me, but I came out on top. You try to troll me. Wait. If you try to troll, you're gonna get rolled.
Never gonna give. Oh, I thought we were going.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules.
Has anyone voluntarily listened to that song? I want to know. I asked this to this is like my stand-up bit, but seriously, has anyone I was like, I want to listen to Rick Roll today.
Probably before it became a phenomenon.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But I mean after.
Now?
Because now I'm just like, I want to hear a good meme.
The only people who would listen to it now, unironically, are people who were around before it became a phenomenon.
That's true. It's a great song.
Or people who were around when it was released.
Yeah. Because it's a great song,
Yeah.
but it's just all I can think about is the jokey part of it. That's my dog.
That's fine.
She's like, I listen to that. I don't know what you guys
But it's like, I mean, it's like, what is it really like? It's almost like if a song from now became memed sometime in the future, but we really liked it as an actual song.
I feel like most songs get memed. Like Redbone has been memed. Have you seen the one? It's like what if Redbone at a party, but like people are fighting, and it's like it's playing the Redbone, and someone's like, "What the fuck is up, Kyle?" Well, it's like really faint. So, what's up, Kyle? No, what's up?
That's funny. But
would I always say yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, I would go with yes.
You'd rather always say yes to everything.
Yeah, because if I say no, then I'm shutting myself down from adventure. But then I'm also setting myself up for failure. But hey, I'd rather take a shot and miss than never take a shot at all.
You know what they say?
Michael Jackson.
Michael, and then also that Michael Scott says.
Michael Scott.
But
oh yeah.
You know what they say? Do you know what they say?
You were asking me.
Yeah, I was saying you know what they. I was making a statement. You know what they say.
You know what they say. You just looked at me.
Wait, I forgot the saying that I was gonna say. So you said you would rather take a shot. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So then I was saying, you know what they say. you got one shot.
Yeah.
Do not miss your chance to blow.
Yeah.
This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Yo.
You better lose yourself.
Spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti, to be exact.
Oh, my spaghetti.
But see, that's true. Like, that's how I think of it too. That's the optimistic way of looking at it.
Yeah. Well, because like think about it, like I'm not obligated. Like if someone's like, hey, because like the cons are gonna be like someone comes and says, hey, can I have $100? So yeah, I don't have to give it to them. I'm just saying yes. I'm gonna look like a weirdo, but like I'd rather have that than say my girlfriend's like, hey, let's go on a date. I'm like, no, that's gonna be weird. So I'd rather say yes to a bunch of terrible times, but the outcome will eventually be good.
Huh. Interesting.
Are you? Is the criteria that you're forced to do what you're saying? Like,
well, that's what I'm thinking about. Because it would be interesting if it was like you're just forced to say one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're forced to respond with one of them.
Yeah.
But you might not necessarily have to do them. But I feel like that would be just stupid then, because then it destroys the whole.
Well, no, I don't think so. Well, I mean, yes and no. I think like if you are forced, that's scary, and like someone can easily say, "Hey, do you want to get hit by this car?
You want to kill a guy for me?"
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
I just love killing.
You're just like a Wisconsin, like.
No, that's you know who that is? That's Combopulous Michael.
Oh.
3,000 flurbos.
I just love killing people. Here's my card.
Oh yeah, this looks deadly.
Yeah.
So this shoots antimatter? My target can't be killed with regular matter. Here I go killing again.
You know what 2 humans can do?
You have any idea what 2 humans can do with 3,000 of these?
Blitz and chits.
Spend the whole afternoon at Blips and chits.
But I don't think like you're like if you are bound. I mean that's a terrible situation. That's its own like kind of realm of question. But like if it is just a obligation of I'm just saying it, that's not necessarily as bad as the other one, but it's still bad nonetheless. Because think about it, like say a boss is like, "Will you do this for me?" No. Even though you're not forcefully doing it, you still just ruined your work relationship.
Even though you might still be able to do it,
yeah,
it's very confusing for people, and you wouldn't be able to tell them.
Yeah,
they figure it out soon enough that you can only say yes or no to things.
Yeah. But, I mean, like I said, it is going to get you. Don't get me wrong. It is going to get you. Like, someone's going to
It's going to get you.
It's going to be like, oh, did he kill this guy, Your Honor? Ask him. They'll be like, did you kill that guy? And you'll be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, you know me. You know me.
Hey, if you dance with the devil, you better lead. Yeah. Gangster.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns for free. So
you deal with the grasshopper, you get the grass for free.
You mess with the grass, you get the hopper for free.
You deal with the ladybug, you'll get nothing. It's a ladybug. What you expect?
So the thing is, I think I would probably say yes as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Damn it. Interesting.
Yes.
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 My man.
My man. The Rick and Morty, their references are really killing.
They're coming out of the wazoo. Is that how they say it?
Yeah. Sorry guys, I might hear some crinkling. Don't worry, just the dog.
Yeah. He's.
No, I'm just kidding.
The dog is crinkling.
I'm actually getting some allergies from the dog, so I guess indirectly it is.
Yeah,
the dog.
I keep forgetting that you're
that's okay. That's why I took.
I have a bunch of animals, and so like I feel terrible because I'm cool. I have like.
I feel terrible because I'm cool.
I'm great.
I'm just cool.
The topic? No, I'm cool with like the
pet dander.
Pet dander.
You're not allergic.
Yeah, but like Thaddeus, I can see it in his eyes. Literally, because his eyes are puffed up.
I have allergies. Imagine how funny it'd be if that was a word. Allergy.
Allergy.
Oh man, it's allergy season.
Guy.
That's so funny to me.
I like how that word is just
allergy. Because that's what, I don't know. That's what it looks like, you know.
I wish you guys could see the joy in Thaddeus' eye.
And then like like in a sort of an allergic reaction, you say an allergic reaction. It's just a funny like thing. I don't know. It's just that'd be a funny thing to say.
What's your favorite word? Funniest word?
Well, allergy. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite word.
It's gotta be boop.
But that's like,
boop.
I don't know if that's a real word.
Is that considered? No, I was gonna say onomatopoeia, but
actually, well, kind of. It's kind of like it's kind of like a beep. You know, like beep boop boop beep.
Yeah. No, you're thinking of beep boop boop
beep beep boop boop bop. But like when you're like typing in a phone or something, the numbers beep boop boop beep bop beep.
Yeah,
boop,
that makes
beep,
sense.
Boop, beep bop boop beep bop beep boop.
There's a running joke in Overwatch where one of the characters only speaks in beeps, and so like all his voice lines are literally just beep boop boop beep. And so the running joke is everyone says that like, oh dude, my favorite voice line is this. No, you're thinking of beep boop bop beep.
Beep boop 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 bop
Pop, boop, and then SpongeBob is just freaking out. But yeah, wait, what were we saying?
I don't have a favorite word, but allergies. And then before that, it was. So I was saying. I would probably say yes. I guess just because it would like. In my day-to-day life, there's not that many things that I'm asked to do that I would be that terribly inconvenienced if I said yes to them.
Yeah.
I'd probably say yes to most of the things I'm asked to do on a daily basis anyway.
Yeah.
And like, as long as people didn't start taking advantage of me, taking advantage of me.
I think they would though. I think people would start catching on.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
then again, how many times do you say no in your life? I can't think of how many times I've said no.
No. That's right. No. No.
Because I mean, I guess like it's gonna be really minute. Like someone has to really catch on. But like it's gonna be like, hey, do you want these salamanders on your sandwich? And, you know, you're like, you're bound. Yeah, baby. Don't throw some salamanders on there. Throw some salamanders. I don't know the bit I was going.
Maybe you went for like celery manders.
Yes, I was gonna try to. I just said the same word twice.
No, put salamanders on there. Put salamanders on there.
And I'm like cracking up, and the guy's like, "So do you want the salamander?"
Yes, I will take
please,
them. Yeah,
please,
yeah, I have to say yes.
But yeah. So you would say.
Yeah, because I think we're thinking of like worst case scenario. Like, you know, yeah, if someone asks like, "Oh, can you kill someone for me?" I'd have to say yes. But how, is that gonna happen?
Yeah, is that
Probably
ever?
not. The things that would happen that would suck would be like, "Oh, do you want to come to my thing that is, you know, like something that I don't want to go to?" Right? It's like, "Do you want to come to this thing that this group is doing at this place for this cause?" And you're like, "Oh, well, I guess that might, like, you know," you'd be like, "Well, you know, that's maybe something I'd be interested in," but now you have no choice. You have to.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean?
But then, I mean, you don't necessarily, like, you can say yes. I mean, you look like a douche as if you say yes to something and don't. Like, because then again.
Let's say you're bound to.
Oh, you're bound to? Like,
I think we're saying you're bound.
If you are bound
to.
Yeah, but then
like
again.
Kanye.
Even you're. Got him. Even if you're bound, like, they're not. You just have to show up. I don't have to be there.
That's true, I guess.
I mean, that is like, crappy to say. But there's times people are like, I got something. Like, I call it off. For like, I'm just tired. But like me going over there to something is It would suck if it's like a curse where like I get stabbed and I should be going to the hospital. But someone's like, hey, do you want to go to my breakfast festival thingy?
My breakfast?
Fest? And you're like, I guess I gotta go.
Your voice changes.
I guess I gotta.
That's also part
of
the
sir, don't stab me. I guess I gotta go.
No, don't stab me. Oh! Well, I guess I gotta go. I've been stabbed.
Please, sir, don't.
But yeah, I'd have to say yes, just because saying no day-to-day life to literally everything would just be like, and being bound to it would be, I mean, that'd be a disaster.
And you know, another fear that hit me was like infidelity. Ooh, that'd be scary.
What do you mean?
Like if some girl's like, hey, Poppy, let me get a little bit of that Poppy.
Yes.
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 And your wife is right next to you, and she's like, no, and you're like, yes.
And then she's like, are you? And then your wife's like, are you serious? Yes. Are you really into this? Yes. Do you still love me? Yes. Then why are you doing this? Yes.
All you can say is yes.
It's like, hi, how are you doing? Yes.
I like this, man. Give him a promotion.
Yes. So yeah, I think we both say yes. I no is too unsustainable.
Yeah.
Yes would take a little bit longer for it to ruin your life.
Oh man, like imagine saying like, yes I do. You know, in a wedding you can't do it if you say no. You know, imagine someone says, what's a 3-letter word for an acceptance of something? What are you gonna say?
What?
Yes.
Wait, what do you?
Like I was like trying to say like a synonym for yes.
Oh.
What's a 3-letter word for like agreeing on something? I don't know. The bit went far.
It's okay. You know, that was just, you know, some might say, you know, it was a little bit.
Little bit.
If you guys haven't watched Rick and Morty, you're gonna be pretty lost.
Yeah, you guys.
A lot of these jokes.
Shouts to Rick and Morty.
Shouts to Justin
We need to
Roy.
stop shouting
Justin
these people out.
Roy.
They don't need our shouts.
I wonder if anyone calls him that. That's such a good name for him. Justin Roy. The old Roy.
Dan, you know that he worked on Community?
Yeah.
Never seen that show.
Harmonious. No, not Harmonious. Starburns Industries. Was that him? Also did Like that was his like little. I don't. Never mind. I don't know enough about him
The big tangent.
to talk about this.
Wait, do you have? We have more questions.
Oh yes. I hopefully we have real questions.
Hey, we turned that into something.
Yeah, well,
what if it's the same
we did.
like troll question?
All right. Well, so we got the first one out of the way. That was we both say yes to everything. We had to choose between.
Oh, we
yes
didn't
and
give
no.
a fake name. Should we give a fake name?
We can if you want. So it's a girl. It's a woman.
The first one, right? The
Yeah.
first they gave us.
Tyson.
Tyson.
They're actually all. Tyson is a woman.
Tyson.
So I'm gonna say last name is Bryson.
Tyson Bryson.
Yeah. So that first question was, for those of you who don't know, we make up fake names for people just for fun. It doesn't really mean anything. There's no reason. So that first question was from Tyson Bryson.
Okay.
Now the second one is also a lady.
Let's do. Do you want to? So do you want to do one name? I do that. Like I'm gonna do
Sure.
like the
full name.
The full name because I got one for this girl. Blue Schmoo.
So we have Tyson Bryson and Blue Schmoo.
Yeah, but you have to say it like Blue.
Oh, okay,
Schmoo.
so here's our next question is from Blue Schmoo. Nope, not a question. She just said, "OMG, so cute," because I included it with a picture of a dog.
Damn it.
So Blue Schmoo.
Would you rather have a dog or a cat?
Actually, it's something that's been on my mind for a long time.
Think about getting a dog or a cat.
No. Okay, so here's a. This is an interesting question actually because it's so basic, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, are you a dog person or a cat person? I like very particular kinds of dogs and cats.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't. There are some things about some dogs that I really, really dislike, and there's some things about some cats that I really, really dislike. You know? On the whole, I tend to like cats that are more affectionate, and dogs that are a little bit more independent.
Yeah.
So I sort of like the reverse of what they're typically thought to be.
Yeah, yeah.
So like you know, I like cats that are a little bit more dog-like,
yeah,
and dogs that are a little bit more cat-like. I ideally would have something more in the middle,
so
between a dog and a cat. I was thinking like
crustacean of sorts.
Lobster.
No, but I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like yeah. I there are some cat. You know, I feel like the like let's say you take all the stereotypes about cats and dogs to their like conclusions, right? Their furthest possible conclusions. For a cat, it's gonna be a cat that's very like a stereotypical. You know, the most stereotypical cat possible would be super aloof.
Mm-hmm.
Like you never see it.
Mm-hmm.
It would be mean and cold. It would probably scratch people and maybe bite them. It would like sort of like treat the house like it owns it and like you are an inferior being.
Yeah.
And that would be like the most stereotypical cat possible, right?
Yeah.
The most stereotypical dog is like sort of like always hyper when it sees you, jumps all over the place, like a lot of like panting, like drooling, sort of freaks out when you leave the house, you know, like destroys stuff because it doesn't know when you're coming home.
Yeah.
But is also really, really happy to see you all the time, you know, licks you all the time, you know, wants to be pet all the time. I want something in between that.
Yeah.
You know? And most dogs and most cats aren't on those ends of the spectrum. They're you know, they're somewhere a little bit away from that. But I want something like exactly in the middle.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I want.
I think it depends.
Which is hard to find.
I mean it depends because in my years of owning animals, it was like it's very hard to find a bad dog or bad cat.
It can be so hard.
But I think like I've met people who have their animals and they're very like cold and like they don't like people, and it's like, well, did you keep them outside? Did you not like play with them? Yeah. Like the same people, they'll be like, my dog just bit so and so. It's like, do you take them for walks? Do you like? I have a dog that nips at people, but it's not even my dog. Like it was my grandfather's dog, so I don't know how he trained him, how he took care of him. But like my dog Chloe, like I mean, I play with her every day, kiss her like 50 times a day. So I think it's just how you morph it. I don't think it's really hard to find a bad seed per se, because that just goes with people. Like it's hard to find a bad seed person. But I agree. I totally agree. You know, like I want that. Like I
want something right down the middle there.
Well, you met my cat too. My cat's very
like, see, your cat is a good cat.
Yeah.
Your cat is like an ideal cat for me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say like 100% like, oh, I did that. Like there are seeds.
There's like, so, you know, some luck in it. It's like you're not gonna find your perfect.
Exactly.
And not everyone finds their perfect animal.
Yeah.
But, you know, over time, doesn't it in a way become your perfect animal?
No, you're right. Like, I don't know.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta.
He's crying. Well, I used to date this girl who had a cat, and she was like, "Oh, my cat is so sweet and beautiful, blah blah." And like, the cat was a piece of shit. I hated that goddamn cat.
Wow.
It would always hit me. It never like it saw me when it was like, "I hate you," and I would look at it and be like, "I hate you."
It said it out loud in English.
Like,
I hate you.
You monster. But like no, but like it just hated me, and like her dog hated me. We just hated each other. Like I would look at our animals and be like, "Shut up."
And they'd be like,
no, perfect English. She'd be like, "No." Do I look like a peasant?
Don't talk to me like that. I'm
Mother.
I'm Jason.
But yeah. So what would you land on? Gun to your head.
How much would you pay for Lakers tickets? No. It's really tough. Like, I feel like it's okay. So it depends on the cat or the dog. Like, you know, like some people are able to say, "I'm a dog person," or
definitely.
"I'm a cat person." I sort of think about myself as a cat person, but I have, you know, there are dogs that I really like as well. So if there were a dog that was like, okay, this is a really great dog, like, that's, you know, obviously there are exceptions. Like, I can't really say like I would definitely always prefer a cat. Well, why don't you go, since you've had both now?
I think because I had cats. I had cats throughout my life.
Oh, so you've had both forever?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like my grandma's not really big on animals, but my mother and my father are like
your mother.
Big.
Mother.
But you know, like I had hamsters and like.
Wait, quick side note.
gerbils.
You know that the only animal I've ever owned is hamsters?
Oh,
Over
yeah,
the course
you
of my
told me
life,
that.
I've
You
had
told me
about
that, yeah.
4 or 5, maybe 6 hamsters. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I remember you told me something about that. Yeah, like I had a bunch of birds. Boyds. Which, by the way, don't own birds. That's so stupid. I even though I love birds, like, don't do it, because they nip their feathers, their wings.
They clip them.
Yeah, so that they can't fly away. Which is like, what you're just handicapping an animal for your pleasure.
It's like buying a cat and declawing it almost.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, I agree. You shouldn't.
It really is, but it's sort of like that, and it's sort of, in some ways it's worse, because it's like it's almost like buying a cat or getting a cat and having its like, or a dog and having its hind legs
ripped off for your
like having their tendons cut.
Yeah.
I mean, that is what it is. They probably cut some of their tendons. So they can't fly anymore.
Yeah.
It's like cutting
it's
a dog's
just
tendons in their legs.
It's like when what hits me is like people. There's a false equivalency too. People try to like, oh, you're already like morphing an animal by neutering it in spade, but it's like that's so different. Like you're comparing keeping this dog from overbreeding to like
mutilating something so that it can't move.
Yeah.
Like it should.
Yeah.
Well, even purebreds. I mean, those, you know, that's the same thing.
No, it's true. I mean, the way, I mean, humans itself, what we did to canines is just terrible. I mean, look at pugs look nothing like they used to.
Yeah,
look like.
looking at you, Big O.
Big O.
Aiden, if you're listening.
Offended. But like people chop ears off of dogs.
And tails.
Oh god, that pisses me. Like, there's a reason for it because we messed up genetically. Some animals like will get their tails caught. So that's on us. So I understand stuff like that. But like I meet people. Unfortunately, I knew a few people who would like have these pit bulls and like chop their ears off because they said it didn't look cool enough. Those people shouldn't have animals.
Like people that would, I don't like people that would do that to animals, but like it's almost weird because you're mutilating and putting it through a bunch of pain, but you're not killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is almost like it's like, you know, this animal is not for you to like customize.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I feel a bit of a hypocrite because it's like, well, you know, I eat meat, so like, I'm not. It's not necessarily that I'm, you know, some sort of like, you know, morally high roading them or something, because obviously, like, you know, I caused the death of animals, but like, you're not like you're causing it to suffer great pain.
Yeah.
and then forcing it to still live with you, like you still own it. It's like I don't know, it's a very weird dynamic to me.
I think pulling the meat thing is way different because I mean, granted, you're directly or indirectly harming an animal, yes, but you're not Jeffrey Dahmer. You know, you're not torturing this animal. That's literally what they're and they'll try to pull this like, oh well, it can't feel it. Like they're puppies, they don't feel it. I don't get
that
where
doesn't
people,
make what?
That's a real people say that. Oh, they're that's why you do it young.
Puppies can't feel.
That's where they bring. That's the same thing where they do with babies. People say like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this that because it's a baby, it won't feel it. It's more of like the baby thing is more of like foreskin when they're doing that.
Yeah.
But
because it's like yeah, they can feel it, but like, they're not gonna remember it. Like,
exactly.
Oh, they're babies.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean that's a whole different topic. I'm not saying that's bad. Like I'm not saying cutting foreskins. I'm just saying like it's that same like topic. It's that same ideology they're using.
Yeah.
You know, like oh, it's just a puppy, they won't feel it. But that's its own thing. But basically, so saying I grew up my whole life, I love animals and I care deeply for them. But dogs have just been a lot easier to just bond with. You know, because the cats I did, there were some cats that were just like
cold.
Yeah, I don't like you.
Mean.
You know, I love them. I'd be like, I love you, cat, and
but they wouldn't love you back.
You should be like, yeah, okay.
It's a frustrating thing about cats.
I just imagine every cat with a posh, like, goodness.
Look at this. Look at this silly peasant trying to pet me. But that's one of the things I like about a lot of cats is that they're independent.
Yeah.
I don't like dogs that are always around you, always getting you to pet them.
Yeah.
And like they're constantly like, oh, like pet me. You know what I mean? Like, and like at the table they're always begging. It's like like. I like a cat that enjoys being around me, but doesn't have to be around me all the time.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what I like about cats. They'll go and do their own thing.
That's true.
They'll literally they'll do
they're doing
stuff.
something.
Yeah,
that's true though.
You know,
like,
they'll do weird stuff on their own. It's like good. You know,
you just see a cat like playing with like
nothing.
Yeah,
it'll be chasing nothing.
And it's like excuse me, like you try to pick it up. It's like I scheduled this. I'm planning.
I have a midnight, 2:37 a.m. run scheduled out throughout the house. I have to do my rounds, and then I'll be back by 2:39. I'm on a very tight schedule.
There's a video of this guy. It's like cats at 3 a.m. and he's like waking up and he's like, oh, God, I gotta do this thing.
That's funny. They do it though. It's true.
Yeah. Well, this cat, it was so like I just got a cat, guys, and this cat is so stupid, but goddamn, I love her. I just heard like, and so I get up and like I hit the lights and I just see this cat like playing with her tail, and like it's not like a cat like running around like trying to catch stuff. She has her tail.
Yeah, and she's like biting it.
Yeah,
and stuff.
she's just kind of like, oh, I got you. And I look at her, I'm like, what are you doing? And she looks at me and like stops and like halts like deer in the headlights and just starts running. Like I caught her and I'm like, what?
You caught her in the act. Yeah, she's ashamed.
And like it's so cute because like they're super silent, but like if you have a doofy cat, like a goofy.
Yeah, because they're such like agile, quiet, silent predators.
Yeah.
Hunters, killers.
Yeah.
But then they'll.
Well, it's funny because like the cat. So when I caught her, like it's you don't really hear much. You don't hear like a dog like. I just heard like, and then, cause she hit something. Like she's just stupid.
That's funny.
So love them, but yeah. So canines are just.
So you would go dogs.
Well, yeah. So like going on that point, like you don't like the dog at the table or the dog constantly eating like pets. Like right now before you came, I was like running around in circles with my dogs, cause I just like playing like with them.
And see that's what I also like about dogs is that like, they're better for companionship, obviously.
Yeah.
But there's something I also like about cats where it's like, I'll be like, oh, like where's I don't know why the first name that popped into my head was Jeffrey. Like if I name my cat Jeffrey, right? I'm like, oh, like where I'll be like, oh, where's Jeffrey? And I'll see him like sitting on a bookshelf or something. I'm like, oh,
that's
there he is. I don't know. I feel like that's just like a fun thing that cat owners get to do.
It's true. That's true.
Well, it's not true for all dogs, of course. They're like Shiba Inus, I know, are like notoriously like independent.
Yeah.
And like they're very hard to train.
Yeah.
And like they can also be very aloof. Like that's why people don't recommend Shibas for first time pet owners.
See, I never knew that.
I read that in a book randomly, years ago, and I remember seeing that because I thought Shibas looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
they are really
okay.
like.
I was like, that kind of sucks though. That like because
it gets into your house and it's like this is my bed.
No, sorry, that's my no. It's my bed now.
It's my bed. I'm sorry. Do you poop in the lawn?
But they're like she was really smart. Like that. I feel like that's part of the reason why. Like,
they do.
Like they're like that. But
well, it's phenomenal. Like you see these animals, like they're just like I don't know, I have a big fascination with like canine units. I watch like canine unit
yeah.
videos on YouTube like consistently.
It's pretty cool.
Oh my god, the video I saw, this guy, he's like in a car and like the cops are pointing with guns and like the window's slightly open and the dog just like swoops through it's like a movie. The dog like swoops through the window, and I imagine like if you had a camera inside that car and it was slow motion, the dog would be like slow motion with like 2 pistols and just
gunslinging,
and the guy's just getting hit. And the dog just flips. Like that's this summer, one dog, one mission, to get his tail.
It's me.
My name's Fluffles.
Fluffles. That's a pretty good name.
But yeah.
So I feel like I'm leaning towards cat.
You're a panther.
Yeah, that's right. I am a panther.
People always say Thaddeus looks like a panther. Guys, I want you all to get on your Kahoo app right now
and vote for what animal I look most like.
There's wombat, whale, panther, and the bullet ant.
Oh, the bullet ant.
You guys choose. Oh, it looks like bullet ant is winning.
Oh wow!
Weird.
I didn't know you guys.
Actually, I can see it.
You know what? Honestly,
I never knew you had those like antennas on your head.
I'm an ant. What can I say? I'm an ant.
Wait, is that a bullet?
I have a thorax and I have an abdomen, and I have a bullet. Okay, and I'm about to pop it in your butt.
I never noticed your exoskeleton.
That's right. I mean, I have an exoskeleton. I got 6 legs. I mean, I don't know how you didn't notice this. I pick up grains and take them to my house every day.
Wait, panther just won.
Oh, sorry. Change of plans.
But people say that it looks like panther. I think he does. I look like a quokka. We talked about this before.
This has been a while though. It's been like
that's
the
like
first,
episode 3.
Yeah. It was like first episode 3. I think it was actually. There was a chance for a Rick and Morty reference earlier. I didn't do it because you were talking about some good stuff.
Uh-huh.
But when you were talking about spaying and neutering your animals, I wanted to say, where are my testicles, Summer? They were removed. Where have they gone? Oh,
that's a really good episode.
Wow. If a human was born with stumpy legs, would they breed it with another human and put their children on display?
That episode
like the
is so genius. Because like, I mean, we that's what we do with corgis.
And then they say, and you know what's genius? You know what's genius about that scene? We just wanted to know if Summer wanted to go for one of our famous midnight family walks. Like, yeah, okay, let's go. And then the one comes and walks the door. You will walk when it is time to walk.
What does he say when he puts his face in like the pee? I forgot.
He says like, bad human, bad. Jerry,
sure.
Come to rub my face in urine again.
God, I love that. Wait, do we have one more question?
Let's see if we do. We have a message from someone else. Let's see if it's a question. So why don't you give me a name to tentatively call this person? It's
I already got the name.
Another lady.
Do you want to do?
Oh, that's right.
Blue shoe.
This is going to be the most nonsensical name I can come up with. It's not even going to sound like a name. It's going to be a bunch of random syllables. Nabdir Dabsi.
Nabnir Snapsy.
Nabnir Dabsi.
Dabsi. Nabnir Dabsi.
Nabnir Dabsi, I think, is what it.
That's my mother's maiden name.
That's what it is now. Regardless of if that's what I said at first, it's now Nabnir Dabsi.
Gotcha. Nabnir Dabsi.
Nabnir Dabsi.
All right.
There we go. Let's see if she has one. Oh no, it's not.
What is?
She said, "What a beautiful dog." Your dog's getting a lot of compliments.
Would you rather have a beautiful?
We're turning these into.
Would you rather have a beautiful dog, or
No,
that's a dumb. I was gonna say like, would you rather have a beautiful? Would you rather have something beautiful or efficient?
Oh, like a car.
Yeah, anything. Apply it to like, you have to. So what you choose here will affect everything from car to dog to fan to wife.
But see, the thing is, like, are you saying that if I picked one, the other one goes completely to zero?
Yep.
So if I pick beautiful, everything just becomes like crap.
Yep.
In terms of the quality and functionality.
Yep.
So efficiency.
Yep.
Yes.
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 Well, think about it this way. No, you're right. Yeah.
So, but, I mean, that would mean that
I try to.
That would mean that efficiency or functionality, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
That means beauty would go to zero.
Well, yeah.
So everything would
you
be
have
ugly.
a dog and it's literally a blob, but it comes up to you all happy and it's like. Whoop, whoop.
I mean,
you have a wife.
I'd have to go with that. I
you
guess.
have a wife and she looks like Andre the Giant.
I mean, he was pretty hot.
Did I say Andre the Giant? Andre normal sized guy.
Andre the average.
But he still has the deformity of like having the elephantism.
Oh shoot, what's that called? Oh, this is gonna kill me.
That's like elephant.
No, it's called there's a name for that type of bone growth. He has a certain type of bone growth where his bones grew not only just in length but a lot in width as well, which is like, oh shoot. Okay, wait. You talk about something. I need to look this up. It's gonna bother me.
Do you ever think about how when dentists say they recommend something that, you know, you're going by their word because they're obviously professionals, but like their job is for you to have failure of teeth. So, you know, why would I trust them? I want to trust the fifth dentist. Who is this fifth dentist? You know what I mean? Think about that stuff. Think about it a lot.
Nicholas Rivas, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, it's called acromegaly.
Oh.
That's what it is. We learned about that back in physio, like 201.
Oh.
When we were covering bones.
You covered the bones?
We covered them up. Yep. No one knew about them.
What did you hide them?
Can't tell you. We covered them. So
it's just a big bone pile with a blanket.
We covered it. What can I say?
The cops are like, we'll never find this goddamn killer, as they're leaning on him. But sir, what about the bones? What bones?
All I see is a cover. So here we go. Acromegaly, or giantism, an endocrinological. I've never seen that word before.
Wait,
endocrinological disorder. Endocrinological disorder.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. I would have thought there was an I there instead of a Y.
Well, you know the body more than me.
Endocrinological disorder that causes the body to secrete excessive amounts of growth hormones and produce continual growth, especially in the head, hands, and feet.
Yeah.
That's why his hands were huge.
Let me ask you. So, I'm sure you've heard of these because you know the bodies, but you know the growth hormone that's in your body that like that gives you your growth, right? When it's doing that, when you are growing, I'm just trying to picture this because I don't know anything about biology. It's basically your brain's like, okay, grow, and it's increasing your bones, right? It's increasing your is it mostly your bones? It's like that's the root of the question. Like what's it increasing?
I mean, really everything.
So okay, so I'm not.
It's increasing rates of growth for like pretty much everything.
Yeah.
But bones are most, for a lot of people, bones grow the most quickly, which is why, you know, like in middle school or whatever, elementary school, or probably more middle school, maybe even high school, you know, you could have someone come back from summer break and they're like 5 inches taller, literally 5 inches taller.
Yeah,
that's mostly bone growth. I mean, muscle growth isn't contributing at all to height.
Yeah.
So, like, and that's why a lot of people, like, they grow into their blank, stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Like, you have a big whatever, but you'll grow into it. You know?
Well, that's true because that makes sense because when I see a physician, you know, when they say like, oh, do you want to know if you're still growing? When I was younger, like they're like, it's your bone pellet, something about a bone, something.
Epiphyseal plates.
Yes, those. That's what they're
like. Those are your growth plates.
Yeah. Okay. So if those are like, they can tell your height because of that. So okay, well that's good to know now that I can actually contextualize this. But like, what do those pills do then?
What pills?
There's like these pills that are supposed to make you grow, and like, but those are more for dwarfs and stuff. They say you never give them to like someone who's.
So my guess would be like one of the main, like, I don't know, powerhouses. One of the main sources of this growth is regulated by your pituitary gland.
Uh-huh.
You know, which is responsible for a lot of these like hormonal responses to puberty, whatever. So I'm guessing that those are pituitary stimulators. They do something with your pituitary gland that causes it to release more of whatever you want. You name it, and that's how they're supposed to cause growth. But I don't know how specific those can get. I don't know if those.
It seems super unhealthy
bone.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure how it would affect all your other, endocrinological, all your hormones. I don't know how it would disrupt them or how it would play into that. But that's like the bone growth, like people growing their bones very long, very quickly, is also why, like, when people go through growth spurts, they seem so skinny.
Oh,
because not everything is caught up yet.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Not all their tissues have caught up yet. Just
that's a really good point. I didn't think about that. Yeah, it's
like when people grow really quick, you notice that they're skinny all of a sudden.
Yeah, have you seen that procedure? It's really popular in Asia. I don't know specifically where, but like, it's basically they break your legs and they extend it with like a metal plate, a metal cylinder. And it breaks your bone. You break your bone, and then your bone builds around it. Right, it heals around it, and then incrementally, it'll like break it again and break it again, so that your bone can keep building around it, but like gaining that height. Because when you break something,
I've heard about this somewhere.
I watched a little mini documentary on it because I was just curious because I'm a shorter dude, so I was like, I wonder how but I saw it and I was like, nah, because the guys who did do it, they got like 3-4 inches, which is cool, but like they can't run.
Like for that price?
Oh yeah, it's like $10,000. You literally
like
can't
walk. The pain, the suffering,
you can't
the
walk.
shame, the blame.
Well, also so the whole outcome itself is ridiculous. Like 4 inches for that procedure that you like the first year you can't walk, and then when you regain your when you're in rehab, you gain your walking ability, but like it's gonna take years for you to even like maybe run, and then also 4 inches, like no,
you're risking your ability to ever like run or jump again
for some height
and a bunch of money and a bunch of time.
Yeah,
for a couple inches.
Yeah. Well, also too, like they don't do that to the rest of your body, so you look really what's the word?
Disproportional.
Yes.
Or disproportionate.
Yeah. You look weird. Like the guy. I mean, I'm like the guy who got it. I understood why he was 4'7", 4'8". So I get that, but there was also a guy on this documentary that was like 5'10", and he wanted to be like 6 foot something.
That's me.
Isn't that weird though?
That's me, baby.
You'll never be like pleased with your height. I've yet to meet someone who said I'm happy. With
and
my
like
height.
and I remember we talked about this a while ago, not on the podcast, but we talked about this a while ago. Like everyone would want, like at least every guy wants to be taller.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh,
every guy wants to be a couple inches taller.
Yeah.
It's just like almost a fact of life.
It's
I have a friend. The tallest person I know is 6'7".
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants to be taller. I haven't asked him about
it. Those are rarities because my cousin, you I don't know if you remember. Do you remember my cousin? I don't know. They're like.
I met Hector.
Oh yeah, he's the shorter one. But a lot of my cousins are like 6 foot something, and so it depends where they're at. But like I have a cousin who's 6'5", 6'6", and he's like, no, dude, like this. I actually want to be shorter. Like it sucks.
Yeah.
But then I have a cousin who's 6'3", and he's like, I just want to be a little bit taller. Just give me 1 more inch, and I'll be happy.
It seems like everyone wants to be taller until they hit around 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah. Then it's like, oh, dude, my knees are killing me.
Yeah.
Because like, my cousin, he's really heavy too, so he's having really bad like walking problems.
That sucks.
But yeah, it's life, But he's one of the people that it's like I hate it. Even like someone like Austin, our mutual friend.
Oh yeah.
He was cool with his height, but he was really tall.
Yeah.
He didn't seem like non-content with it.
Yeah. Because I think he was in that range. Like what? I think
he's like 6'4", 6'5",
around there. And I think at that point, that's when life starts to become actually inconvenient because you're so tall.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard to get in and out of cars.
Yeah.
Stuff isn't made for people of your height.
That's true.
Your feet hanging off your bed.
That's true.
Finding shoes, nightmare.
I think the only time it really benefits if you are athletic. Beyond that, it's like it seems unnecessary. That's me mean.
And if you want to talk about girls like taller guys, as long as that's all that has to be. Like girls just usually like a guy that's taller than them. There's a stupid thing, where it's like, oh, they only like guys over 6 feet.
Yeah.
That's
that's
so to me it's true for some people. Some people do like.
But do you want that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you don't want people that are gonna be like, oh, if you're, I've seen screenshots on Tinder. They're like, oh, don't. I'm not on Tinder. I've never been on Tinder, but I've seen screenshots of it on Reddit and stuff. They're like, don't message if you're not over 6 feet.
Yeah.
It's like, what is wrong with you?
Oh my gosh. It's funny because I remember, being rejected by girls and they would tell me straight up. But that was like high school, mostly middle school, like a little bit of high school.
High school-ish.
In college, no one cared. Like if they're vibing with you, they're vibing with. I remember in college, I talked to someone who was like 5'7", 5'8", and I'm 5'5", and so if they like you, they like you. No one cares. Honestly, if you have a car, and a place to chill, girls don't care. It's like, dude, let's kick it.
Let's kick you.
Let's. George, is that George W. Bush?
No, stop! Oh,
he's back.
My fellow Americans, don't beat the Bush. Oh.
Sorry if you hear noises too. My dog is wanting to get in here.
Breaking in. She's breaking in.
You just hear
wow. How do we get on talking about height? Oh, because of the taller thing.
Yeah.
The procedure. Why do we start talking about that? Beautiful, efficient.
I think I asked you what's the height. I don't know where I got the height.
I
think because we were talking about Andre the Giant.
Oh.
And I was just out curious.
Oh, because you said my wife would look like Andre the Giant, and I said he's pretty hot. I said, oh, that's right, the condition, acromegaly. Ah, there it is. The big tangent. Mixtape dropping next Wednesday. But yeah,
it.
there it is. I mean, hopefully you guys followed that through all that. But we're at our time, so here we are. I mean, thanks for listening, guys.
Shouts.
It was an interesting episode today because we didn't have any real questions, but we turned them all into questions or came up with our own, which is good. It was good, you know. We never. I don't think we've really done it before.
None of those were questions.
Yeah, none of them were.
Why?
But we still made do with them. I don't know.
Yeah, take that. It's the beauty of life is not of your pain and failure. You know, those are the memories will resonate with us. But in reality, like, talk to any professional. The greatest times they had was the struggle. You know, the fame, all that shit don't mean nothing. So
don't mean a thing.
Keep that in mind, boys and girls. Like, when we do this podcast, we can have one audience or 50 million. We're doing it because we love it, and we make the money. We got so much money.
Cash, baby.
Cash. And shouts to Tyson Meat. Look for seal on the package. No antibiotics. Keep it real. Keep it poo-poo caca.
And they're giving us a lot of money to say that, guys. You better believe it, Tyson. I mean, we're getting...
I mean, we have to talk about that. The contract states they're going to give us a lot of Tyson chicken tenders.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Sounds pretty chill, actually. I like chicken.
Like I said, Tyson, keep it real.
And Tyson, you keep it real too, okay?
Did you just pull a Mike Tyson?
Yeah, that's right.
Tyson?
Yeah, Mike Tyson. That's what I'm saying. That was really bad. I can't do it. I haven't listened to enough of Tyson. But let me tell you what Tyson, the brand, brings is bold new taste.
Tyson.
All right. Guys.
We're not really sponsored by them.
No, we're not. But thanks for listening, guys. As always, send questions to cooliomoolioshow@gmail.com.
Please.
Tune in next week for a brand new, fresh episode. Anything else you want to say?
No, I'm just gonna go around the room and everyone, you know, if you have to plug, give your plug. Let's start with Kim Johnny. Okay.
Ramen.
There it is. He just wants to shout to Ramen. George W. Any shouts out? He's
my fellow Americans. No.
Thank you, Bush. And then for me, there's nothing else I gotta say. Thank you guys so much. Keep it real. Keep it Tyson.
Keep it 100. Poo-poo. All right. See you guys next week. Boom. Beat.